Good news, everybody. The Power Hour. It's live. It's at KFAN.com/watch. It's powered by Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed.
Thank you, Zecco. I want to play this for you live from yesterday, too. I didn't get the chance to see this. I was watching the wrong pregame show, I guess.
Y'all already know. It's the big crybaby here, man. Hey, y'all, I couldn't do it alone. And I really thank y'all, NFL, my teammates. I've seen Pep, I've seen Miss Green, I've seen Brady Belichick. Hey, guys, it's been hard, but I got a lot of love and a lot of people believe in me, man. So I'm happy to be here, man. You said, Greeny, don't do it again. Let's get this show started, man.
Randy Moss back on the set, and the montage was excellent. JJ and all those guys. It's it's weird. Ben, like, we all watched Randy Moss grow up. Mm-hmm. We saw some growing pains too. Honestly, we didn't always see the best side of him, but to see the love and to see his transformation from a boy to a man has really been something else.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, thankfully he's maturing, which is great.
We're all supposed to.
Yeah, we're all supposed to. Some people don't.
No, for real. Yeah.
Some people don't, especially from like 5:30 in the morning to 7.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Ben's choked up.
I know. I get him all choked up.
But no, it's been good to see his whole evolution, how he's matured. And I mean, I hate the fact that he's going through something tough that's going to bring out, this more adult feel to him.
Yeah.
But, and not to take this totally away from him, but just as a contrast, I mean, you guys saw, I'm sure, all the videos with JJ over the last week when he's down in New Orleans doing all the different awards ceremonies and stuff. And this is a guy that, same level of superstar that Randy Moss was at the time. And he handles it completely different.
Yeah.
So.
But wasn't that because of Randy's seemingly distrust of adults? Because around the kids and everything like that, I mean, we would go down to camp and stuff like that.
Great.
And he was amazing with the kids. But as soon as an adult came over, he was like, I had no time for you.
Well, I mean, it is a good point. And I think that just like with every person on the planet, it's about your upbringing, right? And the things you've experienced and things you've been through. So I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's been, to that point, it's been good to see him. And there's a lot of people, not just professional athletes, a lot of people like that in the world where you don't really know what their upbringing is that shapes their personality and who they are. But you, as an adult, you always get an opportunity, especially in this day and age, now that we have social media and we have phones, we have access to the way the world works, that kind of shame on you if you can't take a look at some of this perspective and try to grow from it. You don't have to stay that person that you started your life at. Mm-hmm. And he was one of those guys. Like, he seems lovable, likable to everybody, not to Muss's point, not just to the kids, but I think the adults around him, all the way he cares about everybody around him is really special to watch.
To me, it seems like that's his real personality. But to your point, is that now he's able to actually show that, and actually have that and share that with everybody. But man, he's so good at television, man.
I know, he's really good. He's really good. Yeah, he's really relatable. He's really easy to listen to.
Yep.
Yeah, I like him as an analyst too.
Thank you for your honesty.
Mm-hmm. How'd you guys think Tom Brady did yesterday?
Not great.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just like the game.
Yeah.
This is not me being critical. I'm asking because I want to know what are your criticisms? What did you guys not like about him?
I just think that it's natural for him to feel unnatural in his role. He's only been doing it for a year.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think that he shouldn't be in that spotlight. He never should have been given the number one seat at Fox. I get why they did it because of his name. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if he was on the third team on the C group or something like that. And you're like, wow, you're really putting Tom Brady on this C game?
He's only doing noon games, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not ready for it. He's just not. I don't know. He seems uncomfortable. He doesn't seem like he knows exactly what he wants to say and how to say it.
The off-the-cuff stuff I felt like it was really noticeable. He's fine. He's okay doing the analytical stuff. But even when they were like, hey, Tom, like you never scored a point in the Super. That could have been a moment he could have been more self-deprecating, but he got a little awkward and stuttery. It just felt like, or when he told the guy to start singing when he asked him for his opinion about the Chiefs being down, it just felt like the off-the-cuff stuff was forced, and he's not good at it yet.
However, give him some credit because from the beginning of the season, he really has grown into it throughout the season. Yeah, he's got way better.
He's not a natural.
No, he's not. That's why I think that he could be good if he wants to stick with it. Now the rumors are he's going to be done. I've heard it's a one and done for him.
Really? No kidding.
He realizes like the amount of work and how far away he is from being like a respectable broadcaster.
In the pregame, they were talking about the fact that he was going to be sticking around. And that Goodell and the NFL are going to try to figure out some different rules for him to have access to the team and stuff like that, given the fact that he is a part owner for the Raiders. That they're going to change rules just for Tom Brady.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that.
No,
they shouldn't do that.
I don't know, man. I think it's an odd thing to open yourself up to the criticism when you don't need to.
Right.
You know, you got plenty of money and you got all kinds of different avenues you could roll down. And you take a job in which the entire world gets an opportunity to judge the hell out of you every week and rip the crap out of you for, you know, I don't know why you would do it more than 1 year. You tried it. Maybe you didn't dig it. I don't know.
What is this contract? $350?
Yeah.
$350 million over 10 years?
Yeah. That'll help. I mean, that'll help. Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I just think that he's just uncomfortable being on camera right now.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that he can't be great and he won't be great, but I think in year one, I think it's kind of a hard watch and a hard listen.
He's very robotic.
Very robotic. Well, the commercial, the battery commercial, I'm like, wow, they couldn't have hit this right on the head.
Correct. 100%. Good point. Yeah. He just, he can't relate to people.
Hey, babe.
Yes.
Hey, babe.
Oh.
Even his sit down with, was it Colin Cowherd when he was talking about the way that he sees the game and like he's like, my superpower was this. And like I don't know if I've ever seen him be so into himself. And he really leaned into like me. I'm so great at this. Now he was a little he's like, I was not an athlete. I didn't have the strongest arm or whatever he said. He's like, I had to win because I had to know what the defense was going to give me before the ball was snapped. Now there's other ways that you can say that, but man, the way that he was like, that was my superpower. That was my superpower. I'm like, just calm down, bud.
Yeah.
Like, we get it, but.
Maybe if they'd put a third in the booth with him, it would have made things a little bit easier for him. There were moments of awkward dead air.
I don't know, maybe. But then that, you know how that is as you're a producer. Like, how do you coordinate and how do you air traffic control with a guy that's already uncomfortable? Like, I just think that it would have been even more awkward because he's not going to know when to say something and when not to say something. Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's a work in progress. Unfortunately, I don't envy his position. You've got hundreds of millions of people analyzing his performance just from this last game, but he's got tens of millions of people analyzing every single week that he's out there, and he's putting himself out there. I give him credit, but it's not looking great.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it'd be fine, right? Obviously, Giselle just had another baby with that one dude. And,
sure, yeah.
I'm sure Tom will handle that well.
Good to know.
Yeah.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
Yeah.
Was he like a yoga instructor or something? What was that guy's deal?
Something like that. Yeah, jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Because it's abroad.
Whoa. What?
Rosie.
Why did Rosie say that?
That didn't take long from oh, no, we're not dating. We got a baby.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll tell you how that happens later.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, must needs to know.
Will you have a pointer and a...
Oh, there's a pointer involved.
Oh, look, I do.
And a diagram?
All right, here's a handful of things we haven't discussed at all in the first 2+ hours of the show. How about John Morant's dad getting kicked out of a basketball game a couple days ago for berating the refs?
Crazy. Who?
John Morant.
Does hockey know what team he... no, he does.
He does. He's got it.
No.
Yes, he does. John Morant?
No.
You're saying no?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Does the city or team name count, or does he have to put them together?
Has to put them together.
No. He can say one or the other.
He is a basketball player, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say no?
You don't even look real confident.
Want to bet a Caniac?
No. Yes. Yeah.
In? All right, I'm in.
Yeah.
Chris, what team does Ja Morant play for?
Isn't it like the Memphis Grizzlies?
Give me that!
Yes.
Put it on the board. No slaw, extra toast, Diet Coke, please.
I don't know
Caniac.
how I know that,
Let's
honestly.
go.
That's why I'm the champ.
crazy.
That's why they gave me
I'm
that
not
belt.
sure how I knew that.
I win chicken bets.
Jesus.
Jesus. Oh.
No slaw. That's rabbit
Way to go,
puke.
Hawk.
Get that
Thanks, bud.
coleslaw
I
out
don't know
of
how
there.
I knew it. It was in there, though. It was in there. I just had to find it.
I believed in you.
Thanks, bud.
I'm gonna win the belt this year, too.
That was good,
You son
yeah.
of a bitch.
Yeah, it's all right. You always win.
It's all right. I get Canes free for life. Just ask my wife.
You win, you always do.
You always do.
The Niners have granted Deebo Samuel the right to go find a trade.
Oh.
He wants out, and they're saying go for it. Have at it.
How much is he going to cost?
I don't know. Maybe not as
hurt
much
a
as
lot.
you think. Yeah.
He's hurt a lot.
That's a good point.
He'll
Much
get
as
like
it would've been last.
He'll get like a 3rd round pick, I bet.
Debo's a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what an Ebo is. Let me see what a Debo is. What's that short for?
Ebo.
Yeah, Ebo's this electronic thing used to play guitar.
Debo's the bad guy from Friday.
That's true, too.
I think that's where he got the nickname.
Oh, yeah. It's just a nickname. It's,
Yeah, because wasn't he
his
just
name's
sort of
Tyson.
a bully?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when he was growing up, he was just kind of like big and kind of a bully.
Ah, okay. There you go. Oh, he's only 29 years old. I thought he was older than that.
Thought he was younger.
The Lakers had their trade rescinded. The one that was going to get Mark Williams on the Lakers and Dalton Connect to Charlotte, that got rescinded because Williams failed his physical.
Yips.
That's always awkward.
Yeah.
Right at the deadline.
Hey, any of you guys members of Chewy?
No.
Gonna be.
No, but it's weird. Sauce's buddy Will was
Yeah.
part of that group that started it.
yeah.
You know, the one that he mentioned for the first time a week ago,
Yeah.
but he's super tight with.
Yeah.
I can't quit getting them to send me cat food. I've got so much cat food, I don't know what to do.
Just can't. Do you not remember your
I've
login?
tried.
Do you know your login?
I'm trying. I've got so much cat food.
Do you have
I'm
a
never
cat?
starved to death. Yes, I have a cat.
Just
Sorry, I
checking.
get angry.
Yeah, that'd be real awkward if you didn't have a cat.
Yeah. Every time I say I've canceled it, they send me more.
Unsubscribe.
Sauce, how
You
many
know what? All
logins
these
do
things
you
are
actually
genius. I
remember?
never thought of that.
There's a 24/7 helpline.
Yeah, call that. How many cats do I have?
No, how many logins do you actually
I
remember?
have Kenny.
I'm all right.
Brilliant. Both of you. Great.
Sorry, that took me a second.
Yeah, that was great.
That took me a second.
Okay, back to sports.
Oh, crap.
I'm sorry, I just got another notification saying that I got more cat food on my doorstep. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this damn cat food.
I'm on it.
What?
Any chance your cat's just online shopping when you're at work?
That'd be great. I had to buy a new fridge the other day.
What kind of
Because
cat
of all
food
your
are
cat
you
food?
getting?
No,
Oh,
two separate things. Sick
what
of
happened?
sports. What happened?
Yeah.
I went to Home Depot and ordered one.
No.
Okay,
Why
guys.
did you have to order a new fridge?
Because I came home and there was water all over the floor. My freezer wasn't freezing no more.
Was it the fridge?
It was a freeze.
Yeah.
Oh, the freezer.
Yeah.
You didn't try to get it fixed? You just
I
basically...
thought about it, but you know what, dude? It's so much less expensive just to go ahead and buy a new one. Having somebody come out to fix one, and then I went over and bought a brand new one. It was like $1,000. Having somebody come out and fix it would have been like a little less.
Yeah, trip charge.
Yeah.
Who are you calling to fix your appliances?
I didn't call anybody. I just
My God.
I just assumed. Plus, new fridges are cool. But they do have some. You ever been to a fridge store, Corey?
I've been to Home Depot. Is that the fridge store?
You know what's weird about the fridges these days? They have some that have television screens. How
Yeah.
damn lazy are you?
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. Like,
Is it?
Oh, do you have one?
No, I no, but I've looked at them because they're sweet. They're all Bluetooth connected and
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
What are you
They'll
watching?
actually know what you need. Like they'll say, "Oh, you're a little low on
Yeah,
milk,"
it's
and
not
stuff
just
like that.
you can
Yeah.
watch Netflix on it. It's
Right.
like interactive and it tracks things. It's just it's essentially Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. The fridge can do all the work for you.
I just needed to keep my stuff cold.
Yeah.
I wonder. My guess is those all have all the apps that we're talking about here. So I wonder how many people listen to the Power Trip Morning Show through their refrigerator.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Like on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
With presets.
What?
Yeah, you can
Look
add
out.
KFAN, and you can add the Power Trip Morning Show, the podcast, as a preset on the new and improved free
You don't say.
iHeartRadio app.
Next time you go to the fridge store, say, I ain't buying this fridge unless I can get the Power Trip podcast preset on my refrigerator door.
And kiss me.
Don't do that.
By the way, I Googled how much does it cost to fix a fridge. It said $200 to $1,000.
$200,000?
202.
202
Oh.
to $1,000.
And by the way, Hawk, you have to call, but you can call them. Did you call them?
Chewy?
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
It was a very nice woman. She said that I can't help you,
Oh.
but you can help you.
See, that's what I mean.
Are you just calling random numbers?
No, there's a number on the thing. I called, and they were like, hey, it's Chewy. Can we help you?
I'll tell you what.
Hello?
Hi, this is Chewy.
None of us knew that.
That's good.
That was
No
great.
wonder. He doesn't speak English. He doesn't know I'm trying to cancel.
This is racist, but God, I hate when Wookiees answer the phone and you're like, Chewy,
I can't understand anything they're saying.
Can you get somebody that speaks English?
Damn it.
God. Or get one of those droids that speaks like 3,000 languages. That'd be great. C-3PO is basically the original AI.
I'm going to have 4 boxes of cat food now in my house.
Donate
when I
it.
get home.
You're going to go online and blame the Wookiees.
You're going to get canceled.
Oh, man.
You know what that just means, though? You need to have more cats.
Nah.
I think you can
One is enough.
Get a couple more.
Or 20, you know, just be the cat.
Yeah, just be the
guy.
cat guy.
Just
Yeah,
until
Daddy.
the food runs out.
Yeah, be cat daddy.
Yeah, just until the food runs out, then give them back.
Yeah, then just tell them to get bent.
Leave that window open.
Yeah, like
That's
you did
the
with
way-
the moose.
Isn't that the way rescues work? Certain rescues drop them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just adopt a few, eat through the food, and then just drop them back
Yeah.
off.
The fire station.
Yeah, well, the farm down the street's a rescue then.
All right.
Farm.
I'm kidding, Jill.
Let's do headlines when we come back. That's enough sports. The game sucked anyway.
Here's another headline. I got a lot of cat food and a cool new fridge.
Why don't you try canceling it?
Yeah, do that.
Man, I can't
Have you
believe
thought of that?
I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Unsubscribe.
Can't believe I didn't think of it before I went on the radio and talked
Or
about
just
it.
go to your account, put in a different address, then
Yeah.
you'll never have to worry about it.
Just pay to have cat food delivered somewhere else.
That would be a fun bit, though,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
correct.
Why do
Just
I keep getting cat food?
put in a random address. My ideas
Why
are...
would I do that? I would be paying for cat food.
Yeah, you've paid for dumber stuff.
That'll show them. Send a family free cat food.
That doesn't
They'll
have
be
cats.
Headlines is next. Power to Morning Show on the Fan.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show, here we are. Matt Boldy's ready for a playoff run after this break. Right, Matt?
Yeah, it's going to be tight. You know, you see the points, how close everyone is all season long. It's felt like it's been kind of back and forth. So, you know, that's just the nature of the division we're in. Everyone's so good. So, like I said, every point matters.
Couple weeks off, and they'll be ready for that. Finch was happy to beat Portland the other day.
Everyone sees the work that these guys put in. You know, there's 17 players on a roster these days. That's a lot. You know, most people play 9 guys, maybe 10, some even less. So there's a lot of guys who go in big parts of the season and don't play. And, you know, but the work is still there. And when these guys get their chance, you know, everyone realizes how maybe it was their journey too, that they had to wait. And when they got their chance, you know, so it's only fitting that you get a lot of support from your teammates. And then obviously a lot of coaching alongside. Let's just hope it's the right things they're saying to them.
Big enough win that they were able to put some backups in, so he was happy about that.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yeah, you're welcome, Finchy. Nice job. There's a Mussman over there, and Ben Lieber's there as well. Regular cast of characters.
Good morning, Michael J. Mussman III and
Morning,
Ben
guys.
Lieber.
First
Good morning.
day
Good morning.
post football season.
Good morning.
Here we are.
Here we are. Yeah.
Lots of free time on my hands.
I know.
Nice.
That went fast. You were in Cleveland like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it does seem like a minute ago and 30 years ago as well.
Yeah.
That's how the season usually goes.
Yeah.
I'm excited, though.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. If you want to go solar and get solar panels put on, that's the only way to go. Wolf River Electric.
Thank you, Wolf River.
Guess you do that.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, no. Paul, your hand's up.
Have any of you, except for Max, seen Severance?
I have
no.
No.
Dude. Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to, but I haven't yet.
Wait, we started watching it.
Did you watch the fourth episode, Max?
Yes. Oh,
Every week I get more and more bitter that I can't binge it.
Well, watch 4 episodes.
I know, but I want to watch all of them. It's just pissing me off that they're doing it once a week. I don't know why.
This most recent episode, man. Ooh-wee.
Yeah?
I don't know how they keep adding new twists and turns, but I never see a single one of them coming.
I love that.
And it's
Good.
fantastic.
I can't wait.
Cor, are you watching this with Angie?
No, I had a TV divorce about 6 years ago, and it was the best choice I ever made in my entire life.
This is the one where this particular show, as we all know, with any show, we have to over-explain everything to our spouses, right? Because they're not paying attention, they're on their phones and whatever.
Meat sauce.
And this is a detail-heavy show. You have to pay attention.
It's frustrating because I can't explain it. I saw the first episode, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
You shouldn't after the first episode. You shouldn't.
The first episode is really slow to me. That was like,
but the mystery is why it's intriguing. You're like, what is going on
here?
The
first episode's great.
Yeah, you're not supposed to know what's going on.
I know, but it really frustrates me that I don't even have the words to try to articulate what I think is going. Like, what are we watching here?
Mm-hmm.
Why did we just waste 50 minutes or whatever it was? And I don't even know what I just watched.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
And then she's asking me, like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know.
We watched this.
You got to keep going, and it'll start to unravel. You'll see it. It's unbelievable.
So, that is the worst question, though.
So good.
So what's that person doing? I don't know. We're watching this at the same time.
I know, but of all shows, at least you can say, like, you can be frustrated at the fact, like, are you not paying attention? That's so-and-so's, like, girlfriend or whatever. Like, that's the bad guy, or this is the good guy. Like, that's easy. With Severance, even after we watched the first season together, now we've had the break, and now we're trying to watch the next season, trying to remember where it all like ended and all this other stuff, and then like try to put the pieces together with the way this season starts. I'm like, I'm so lost.
See, that's what I'm mad about. I want to binge it because I know that it's such a complex show. I want to binge it so I don't lose the details along the way.
But
I'm afraid I'm going to.
If you watch a season of a show and then it comes back, sometimes it's 2 years.
Well, this was almost 3 years, I think, right? 2 plus.
But
3,
don't you go
maybe?
back then? You watch like maybe the last 2 episodes of the first season or the last season.
Smart people would do. Okay. We did not do that. We didn't do that.
No, we didn't do it either. And I think the great part about this season is it's so weird, but like, how do I explain this without sounding like an idiot, even though everything I says makes you sound like an idiot?
Well, that's because you're an
weird.
idiot.
And Max, maybe you agree, maybe you don't. But it's when it comes together, you're like, oh, like it's there, but it's so complicated and confusing.
It's like they took 1,000-piece puzzle and they just dumped it on the ground. And you're like, well, I think it's going to be cool. I don't know if it's going to be cool. And then they sort of like assemble it for you in real time. And you're like, well, yeah, it's neat, but like, I still don't understand it.
Yeah, the 4th episode of this season is so weird.
Yeah.
But when it hits, you're like, yeah, that's what I thought it was, right? Like, it's
100%.
very complicated. But then when what happens, you're like, yeah, that's what I thought the whole time.
But I haven't started season 2, Ben, but shouldn't season 1 teach you and give you a little belief in their equity that every bit of confusion the first half of the season, it paid off in the back half.
It did, yes.
So if you're confused to come out of the gates in season 2, based on their track record, they're going to pay it off. Your confusion or your drowning in this script or arc is going to pay off. And I haven't even started it, and I'm just already believe that they're going to do it the right way.
The thing is, I know you're right.
It's just frustrating.
It's frustrating when I'm having to answer. I'm asking the same questions that Abby's asking, and I don't even know how to answer it for myself. And then she's asking, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I guess just watch it blankly like I'm watching it.
It's great.
It's amazing.
It's Apple Plus, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Apple TV.
It's great because you kind of know what's happening, but you have no clue. That's what makes it fun to watch,
But
right?
The more you learn, you still are somehow plunged deeper into the mystery.
Well
to
said.
go along with Ben's puzzle analogy, it's like thinking you have a 1,000-piece puzzle, and then you're at like piece 900, and then you realize it's a 2,000-piece puzzle.
Very well said. Yeah.
Quite the journey.
Yeah.
But worth it. I know it's worth it.
We have to binge watch that because we're so cheap that we got Apple for the 30-day.
Oh, yeah.
The month trial thing. It's like, okay, we got to catch all these shows that everybody's talking about and get into those. But
to Corey's point, this particular show, you need to probably binge it because you don't want to wait a week and have to chew on it and then maybe forget some details. You want to watch the whole season at one time. And like, okay, there's no stone left unturned. Like, I get it. So do that.
All right. Hey, Hawk, did you finish Landman?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'm loving it, though, man.
Dude, it's so good.
Can I say quickly one more TV thing that Abbott's going to hate? The Kings of Tupelo that Musk brought up last week is unbelievably weird and great at the same time.
Exactly.
You were right.
It's a fever dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I love it. And I did watch the American Manhunt, too, the O.J. Simpson thing.
Yeah.
And you're right. There were some details there. I was like, I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Thank you.
I thought we did a really good job there of doing TV recap for Chad.
He hates it.
We should make a intro.
Yeah.
This is a TV recap for Chad.
Just for Chad.
For Chad.
Anybody want to talk about video games they've been playing lately? Just in case Chad's listening.
No, but I'd love to hear about your latest poker hand.
So I had jacks out of the cutoff pre-flop, and I 3X'd it because I'm targeting. The world's first YMCA shut down for good on Friday. It opened in London over 180 years ago. It's being turned into a luxury hotel. First ever YMCA shutting down for good.
I didn't know that started in jolly old England town.
I also did not know that until I just read it.
I didn't either.
It says it opened in London over 180 years ago. It's going to be turned into a luxury hotel.
Yeah, I've always had a good time hanging out at the Y. It's fun.
Can't say that I ever have.
Yeah, try it.
You've never really? You've never been to a YMCA?
I mean, I've probably stepped inside of one, but I've never hung out in one. I didn't have a YMCA where I grew up.
Same. I believe the only one I've ever been in is when Sauce couldn't swim.
The Wiper Lake one?
But to be true, though, that's any YMCA I go into.
Yeah.
How often are you in YMCAs?
Well, I used to go to them all the time. The one by Ridgedale.
For what?
Swimming.
You played
the
basketball?
universal-
That's where I learned to dive.
Lifting
There
weights
was a point in my life. Dive.
Oh.
There was a point in my life where I wasn't such a fatty 2x4.
When you were born?
No, when I was about 5
That
or
was a
6.
really small window of time, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
man.
Wow, Jesus. What am I, Hawk's sister? Why are you all ganging up on me?
You weren't a, quote, fatty 2x4 when you were 5 or 6?
Yeah. I was quite
Why'd you
stoked.
thin out when you were in kindergarten?
Okay. Why don't you kiss a hot dog?
What? That's the same.
It's a legitimate answer the question.
Yeah.
You said
I
you
don't
got
know.
thin 5 to 6. That's like kindergarten age.
Yeah, answer the question.
I don't know.
Why do you pinpoint that year as the year that you, quote, thinned out?
Yeah.
I had a zest for life then. And I do now, but I used to be okay at things. Then
Such
I got
as?
real fat. I was really good at baseball till I was about 12 or 13.
Really?
What position did you play?
Third base. I was really good at it.
Really?
You're in the
I
hot
loved it.
corner?
Loved it.
box?
Loved
yeah.
it. Loved it.
Cannon of an arm and get across?
I loved it. And then I got fat and all hell broke loose.
Like Big Justice?
You didn't move to first base like old John Kruk?
No, I did eventually.
Yeah.
Because you could just stand there.
Yeah. The best.
Did you
the best.
hammer
First base
sunflower
was the best.
seeds?
Yeah.
Did
First
you
base was
spit
the
'em out?
best.
You get the special glove and you're just standing there.
Yeah,
It's
it's
great.
a lot of standing. Yeah.
Right. And if you miss a scoop, you just blame it on the shortstop.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, get it here.
Terrible throw.
Yeah. Not my fault. I'm
Not my
standing
fault.
here.
I'm doing my best. It's just a bonus if I can actually pick this thing off the ground.
Not my job.
Every time you get a base hit, someone has to come in and run for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you ever absolutely just crush a home run?
I don't know if I ever did that.
Do you ever absolutely just crush a bench?
Yeah, by sitting on it. Yeah, we get your fat jokes. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so you were good at baseball until 12 or 13?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that was it.
Good, man. Good.
So you had a zest for life in kindergarten, and you were pretty good at baseball in middle school, and now we're here.
Yeah.
Well, there goes your biography.
Yeah,
Man, I can't wait to just picture you and Louie just playing catch in the front yard. Hey, Dad. Hey, Pops.
No.
You want to catch?
Yeah. That'd be great. I can't wait for that moment. I got to warm up the old arm, though. Doesn't work like it used to.
Did you ever have a coach say that you run so slow you kill grass?
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
I had a coach once say that to a teammate. Could not stop laughing.
It's a great line.
You run so slow you kill grass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Someone in Seattle stole more than 500 eggs from a restaurant the other night. It came just days after 100,000 eggs were stolen from a supplier in Pennsylvania.
Eggs got really expensive over the weekend. I'm serious.
Yeah.
No, they have.
And hard to come by, too.
There's a lot of store shelves that are.
I don't think anybody questioned you.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, my
by the
wife
look
went
of
to a couple
beady
different.
eyes.
My wife, she went to a couple different stores, and she's like, there are just no eggs there.
I don't remember buying
Bird
eggs.
flu, baby.
Yeah, that's the big bit, right?
Wait, what's the reason?
Bird flu.
Bird flu, avian,
Oh.
What'd you call it?
The water.
avian.
So then what'd they have to do to those birds?
Well, they called Glenn Taylor, and he's like, excellent.
Yeah.
And he took care of it.
Yeah.
He shows up with his flamethrower?
100%. Yep.
Yeah.
He told the chickens right before he roasted them that he has a zest for life and that he's really good at this.
Yeah.
And he just torched them all. I believe I will be eating them later today. A male masseuse in Florida got arrested after trying to give a guy an unrequested and unwanted happy ending.
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to say it right now. There's no such thing.
So, I love those two words, though. It says a male masseuse in Florida got arrested after trying to give a guy an unrequested and unwanted happy ending. Both key words, right? Because unrequested just means you didn't say anything.
Correct.
But unwanted means once it started, it was, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah. You just grabbed it.
Unrequested and unwanted.
I'll give you 2 minutes to stop that.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
By the end of this sentence, you better have stopped doing what you're doing. Hey!
And are we for sure that Robert Kraft was at the Super Bowl yesterday?
Brilliant.
That's a good point. A drunk driver in France crashed into a tank that was used on D-Day. Her car was badly damaged, but she's okay, and the tank is fine. Crashed into a D-Day tank. Where is that? On the side of the road?
Side of the road?
Oh, yeah.
What, really?
Yeah. They got museums and stuff, and they got them all over the place. And yeah, I could see that happening. We drove by a lot of tanks out there.
Like, how close to the side of the road?
I mean, there's
Like on
not a
the
lot of room
shoulder?
out there, man. So they're right up
Did
against
they
it.
place him there? Or did they just like, that's from...
Yeah, that's just where it
Once
got
D-Day
shot
was
up.
done,
Yep.
they
Some
just
of them,
left him.
Sure, yeah.
Don't want to move it.
That's a lot of, you can't find a tow truck over there for your tank. What are you going to do?
It's been like 80 years.
They're very lazy.
No.
Well, that's mean.
They don't have a zest for life anymore.
No, all they did was play baseball.
Yeah.
The whole point, you got to go, Ben, or
Yeah,
not?
I gotta go.
Okay, Ben's got to go.
Love
it's
you.
8:40.
Bye, Beyond.
Twin Cities Live, 3 to 4:30,
Thank
Monday
you.
through Friday.
Yep. Love you guys.
See you on Thursday.
Yeah, you guys are on Thursday?
Yes, sir.
You guys
We'll
doing
be
a
here.
show on Thursday?
We are.
Yes, sir.
Always.
All right.
We'll be here, buddy.
I will see you guys Thursday.
Bye, Ben.
Hi, man.
Love
There
you.
goes. That's Ben Lieber, everybody.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. There are the whole point of this headlines bit is sometimes we don't have the follow-up details, right? We don't know what the hell is going on. Well, this is one of those examples. I have a lot of questions. I don't understand what's happening in this sentence. Here we go. A drunk guy in Virginia called the cops to report a human trafficking operation.
Really?
Turned out it was just his neighbors hosting a Bible study.
What?
A drunk guy in Virginia called the cops to report a human trafficking operation, but the cops showed up. It was just his neighbors hosting a Bible study.
Weird.
So
You got to control yourself with garage beers.
So my
Basically, that's what.
Well, my first question is like, is this a revenge call? Is this a drunk guy being like, I'm going to just bust this up. I'm going to tell them it's traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Or was it actually something that looked like kids were being brought there against their will? Like, what was going on that made him call it? Was it a prankish call? Or was he actually concerned but was too drunk to understand what was happening?
I think the latter. I think he was just too drunk to know what was going on.
The world may never know. I'm sure somebody did a follow-up.
He's sitting in a lawn chair, picking at his belly button, hammered, and calls the cops. Not that I've ever been there.
Right.
Yeah.
Officials at a museum in Alabama aren't sure what to do after last year they spent $100,000 changing their name to the National Maritime Museum of the Gulf of Mexico. $100K a year ago.
Rolls off the tongue, really.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. A monkey caused a nationwide blackout in Sri Lanka yesterday after it, quote, came in contact with a grid transformer, which I believe means he got the electric chair.
Yeah.
Nationwide blackout.
Poor monkey.
Yeah. I wonder what he thought he was doing.
Poor Optimus.
Yeah. Robots in disguise.
Monkeys are badass, man.
They can be.
They're
sure.
terrifying.
Yeah, I like them.
They rip your face off, but also they are delightful to watch.
Can be. Sure.
Yeah. They throw poop. They're Hoxtad's favorite animal.
You're no one's favorite animal.
You don't have a zest for life anymore.
No, I do now. I found it about 5 years ago. Now I have a zest for life. I love all of you.
Yeah, but in the last 5 years, you've played 0 games of baseball that's not digital.
I wish you had some zest for a shower.
I shower every day.
I wish you were zestfully clean.
Yeah.
Well,
I wish you'd use soap.
why don't you come over then? You can bathe me.
I don't know where you
I
live.
don't know why you would have him do that.
Gussie secretly wants to. I can tell by the way
Gussie
he
does?
looks at me. Yeah, Gussie does.
My nickname is now Gussie.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. It's a good
Ew.
nickname for you. I can see it.
How do I have a nickname like Gussie, but your friend Will, who you're very close with, doesn't have a nickname at all?
He's
and
just
I'm
Will.
Gussie.
He's just Will. You're Gussie.
Why am I Gussie?
Not nice.
No, you look like a Gussie.
What does that mean, though?
I don't know.
Like a Gus
I didn't
Johnson?
know I said it. Hawk caught it.
What, I did one now.
I don't know.
You're doing great.
I'm not.
A recent study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that optimistic people tend to save more money over time. The study's lead author said in a release, our research suggests optimism may be an important psychological resource that helps people save. How about that?
Really?
Yeah. See, it's the exact opposite. I'm pretty optimistic, but I just spend.
Yeah, Corey's
Because I'm
an
always
optimistic.
optimistic. I'm just going to get more.
Yeah. As you always say, you'll find another job.
I'll get another job.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
You do.
I do. Dallas Mavericks owner Patrick Dumont says the team is not moving to Vegas, Corey, no matter how much you want it to.
Does he want to?
Dumont said that to reporters on Sunday, a little more than a week after his team stunned the sports world by trading Luka to the Lakers. And the past week, there were some reports suggesting the Mavericks owners were planning to relocate the team to Vegas and traded Doncic as a way to alienate the fan base in Dallas.
So if I'm Vegas, though, I say no anyway.
Yeah.
Because everybody that lives in Vegas says that the Vegas community loves the Golden Knights, like all in on the Golden Knights.
Right.
Are warming to the Raiders and are warming to the A's, but those don't feel like theirs. But the Knights feel like theirs because they're from Vegas.
Right.
So
I got you.
if
Yeah.
I'm Vegas, I'm waiting for Seattle and Vegas to be expansion teams and have
100%.
a brand new team. I don't want the Mavericks on rental.
No.
I want a new team.
Yep.
So I know it's more, but I think that's the plan.
Yep.
Adam
Yeah.
Silver has basically said Seattle and Vegas are next. So
Yeah,
I
it's the
wouldn't
worst
be
kept secret.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be worried if the Mavericks are threatening to move because I don't think they're going.
And Guardsy mentioned that the other day when talks about who's going to own the Wolves kept coming up. And it's like They're not moving the Wolves. They don't want move teams. They want expansion teams. There's more money in that.
Right. It actually costs them more to move a team than to start a brand new one from scratch. So none of these teams are moving.
And we're a top 15 or 16 media market. They don't want a team out of Minneapolis.
No.
They want a team in Vegas.
Yeah.
Not at the same time, right? Let's keep both markets in. Now I want to go to Vegas. God dang it.
Yeah.
Okay, be cool.
Yeah, go.
Now?
Sure.
I don't think I'm going until June. That's too long.
It's a long ways from now, man.
Yeah, man.
You might not make it.
That's a good point. But if I'm optimistic, I should be saving my money. But I'm pessimistic about poker because I lose money.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what I am. I'm losing my zest for life.
That's what you're doing. I can see it happening. We're watching it happen right there.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it over some honey and Mackies?
Drop dead.
Wow. Jeez. The man's just asking you on a date.
No, that's my favorite flavor of ice cream, you dummy.
Drop dead?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
What's it taste like,
You
Captain
know what it tastes
Improv?
like. It's like
Cyclone B.
It's like mint and Gussie.
Oh, man. I don't know if you know what that is.
Tommy's Forrest Gump running there. If it tastes like you.
Don't know what Gussie is?
What? No.
How do you spell that?
G-U-C?
Yeah, Gucci.
House of the Dragon Season 3 scripts got a positive update from the stars as filming for it begins.
A positive update?
Yeah. People are liking it, I guess. March of 2025, a little over a year from... No, wait. It starts filming in March 2025.
Okay.
So I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm looking forward to that. I liked Season 2 a lot.
Yep.
Dug it.
Show's fun, man.
It is.
It's a lot of fun.
It's just so long to wait for it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we're not going to make it.
That's sad.
Season 2 gave us a chance to really learn all the names of the dragons, and then I got to say them in front of Mark Rosen as they were the bench players for the French Olympic team, and he didn't notice.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Or
One of my favorite bits of all time.
gals you went to high school that played for the Lynx.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Vagar sounds like it might be a foreigner's last name.
Yeah.
I said Sea Smoke.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah, he did.
That doesn't sound like a last name.
No, he did.
Sea Smoke is one of the dragons I named, and he didn't even catch that.
Yeah, no wonder he doesn't come back here anymore.
Yeah, he's like nodding and like,
yeah,
sure. I've seen that.
Balerion and
Yeah, that makes sense.
Vagar and Sea Smoke. And
She's really good.
Sunfire, and he was like, "Yeah, they played great." I'm like, "Oh,
They almost won."
God.
Yeah, she's an actress.
Yeah.
Watch the game."
Yeah. Yes, he did. Yeah.
Rosie.
Sea Smoke.
You did say sea smoke.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. Yep. They almost won.
Talked about this story the other day, but a Minnesota man who fell ill with influenza during a Caribbean cruise was later landed with a medical bill of over $47,000. We talked about this. Mike Cameron and his girlfriend Tammy, both from Brom, Minnesota, won, by the way, I didn't say this in the first story. They won a week-long Norwegian cruise that left Miami on January 5th, a trip that took on celebratory significance after Tammy had successfully had a cancerous mass removed in October. But according to a GoFundMe set up by Cameron's daughter, Crystal, things took a turn for the worse when Cameron fell ill and needed to visit the medical facility of the giant 4,000-passenger Norwegian Encore cruise liner. His condition worsened. His oxygen levels dropped significantly. He went to the ICU on the ship. The couple was told Cameron was diagnosed with influenza A and possible pneumonia. Things got worse and worse. And of course, as he was leaving, they got a bill for $47,000. Here he is.
I mean, I really don't know how I'm going to ever pay him off. I'm going to have to, but I don't know how. To turn around the day we're leaving and get handed a $47,000 bill, I just didn't even know what to do. And everybody in the medical ward kept saying, "Don't worry, you have $20,000 coverage. You'll be just fine."
Well, the traveler's insurance doesn't want to pay it until we run it by our health insurance. The health insurance doesn't want to pay it because it's abroad.
Oh, that's
oof.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's when you need one of those Pringles mustaches and you go, "Look over there," and then you just run off the boat and never pay it.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations that it's gone viral enough and it's been in the news enough. He's going to get some kind of GoFundMe.
Yes.
Somebody's going to pay the $47K and he's going to make like $300,000 more.
Yeah. Some insurance company will pay it off just to look good.
Maybe
Could
that's
you imagine that after you've been sitting on if you've ever been on a cruise, you just use your card that for your room or whatever. And so you're just ordering cocktails and you're having fun and whatever, like you don't pay any attention to it at all. And then at the very end, they hand you the check of what you owe. You're like, that's too many red stripes right there. But all of a sudden they give you $47,000.
Hideous.
And you didn't get to sit up on the top of the cabana. You're just sitting in ICU.
Yeah,
that
help my bad short-term memory. Who were the two stars that were in the cruise commercial yesterday?
Katy Perry's husband.
Yeah, Orlando Bloom. Good call. And
the lady that had from E.T.
Drew Barrymore.
Yep.
Right, and they were like at a sports bar on a cruise ship. Then they went to see a show on a cruise ship, and then they were doing that swing over the side of the cruise ship. And I'm going, I don't know about this. I don't know if I want to go on a cruise.
I'd rather stay home.
Yeah, it's because you got a zest for life.
I do. I have a zest for you.
Yeah, he's going to get that $47K paid.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah,
Some emu is going to show up at his door with a $47,000 check, and Liberty Bibberty is going to pay it off.
Well, if anything, the cruise line should just pick it up. That'd be good PR.
Yeah.
That's not much for that kind of PR. That'd be pretty good.
A lot of their people are elderly.
Yeah, just say, come cruise with us. We'll take care of your medical ailments, and the bill's on us.
Yeah, you want free health insurance? Take a cruise.
Yeah, all you can eat buffet and all you can have surgery. Do whatever you want. I'll pick up the tab with Orlando Bloom and that lady from E.T. All right. The show will probably be back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9.
Yeah, man. Why not?
We don't know about Bonus because even he didn't know about himself.
He'll be here.
I think he's coming in and then going to get his flight.
That was one of the rumors. Marnie is here. Then we're not going to see her for like a week and a half. It should be here tomorrow. Well, you guys are tired of her kicking your ass in initials. That's all she does is
good,
win.
Man. The whitewater rafting was an excellent gift.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
Muss, thanks for your time.
Absolutely.
Ben Lieber, Michael J. Mussman. 9 to noon is next. Thanks for checking out the Power Trip and the Power Trip podcast on iHeart and any other app that has podcasts. Appreciate it. See ya.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, I love you.
O'Reilly. You need parts? O'Reilly Auto Parts has parts. Need them fast? We've got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly.